Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and yes, the Steam Winter Sale has come and gone, but there are still some Steam deals to look at. And there are deals running right now, and I'll be highlighting some of the game deals with a very positive reception of 90% or higher. It seems like you guys like this format because it lets me cover a lot of games that I personally haven't played. I could just look at the Steam reception. Not gonna lie, it lets me talk about games that I don't often talk about on this channel, even if I haven't played them. It actually gives me some insight on some titles that I can add to my wish list, and that's something I've been doing a lot more of, adding games to my wish list when I already have like 800 games in my backlog probably isn't a phenomenal idea, but you know what? Never can have too many games that you know about. And I did lower the threshold to very positive 90% plus because we're just coming off the winter sale. There certainly isn't as many deals available right now. And definitely right now, like a lot of the times, Steam will just be running a boatload of deals right after one of their major sales. Relatively quiet. I don't know if that's going to change later today at 1 p.m. That's when Steam does their refresh, but we'll see how that goes down. But got about 12 games to go over, so let's get right into it. Refunct is 75% off for 74 cents. 15,850 reviews and 96% positive on this one. A very relaxing, peaceful platforming title. Refunct is a peaceful, short, first-person platformer about restoring a vibrant world. Incredibly colorful, a short experience about restoring a world featuring platforming, wall jump, slides, pipes, lifts, springboards, beautiful, emotional soundtrack and vibrant visuals, peaceful, non-violent, open world without death, playful, learn to play without tutorials, relaxing, play at your own pace without pressure, dynamic, changing world and music synced day and night cycle, seamless half an hour of uninterrupted quality playtime, and for everyone, enjoyable by a wide variety of player skill. Only 74 cents on that. Keep in mind, the game is very, very short, but if you want a short experience to go through, and something that you can kick back and relax with, does have Steam trading cards and is Steam Deck verified. So, good stuff there. 74 cents on that one. Next up, we have Tainted Grail Conquest. 70% off for $5.99. A deck-building card game with a darker aesthetic. A unique, infinitely replayable, story-driven hybrid between a deck-building roguelike and an RPG game. Explore the ever-changing maps, fight with deadly enemies, and learn what happened to the cursed island of Avalon. 6,676 reviews, 90% positive on the dot. This one is Steam Deck verified as well, and 82 on Metacritic on top of that. You've got a lot of different combinations, 9 unique classes to choose from, 460 cards, 340 passive skills, 50 masteries, and much more. Visually looks quite good and has more of a grim and darker aesthetic, so there you go with that. $5.99 for Tainted Grail Conquest. Next up, we've got a boatload of Postal titles, so let's go through all of them. Postal Redux is 88% off for $1.07. This has 5,100 reviews, 92% positive on that end. So there's Postal Redux. Then you have Postal 2, 92,920 reviews, 96% positive, overwhelmingly positive there. And then Postal Brain Damaged as well, 6,947 reviews, 96% positive. Postal 1 and 2 are on the cheaper side. Postal Redux is 88% off for $1.07. Postal 2 is 90% off for 99 cents. And Postal Brain Damage is 60% off for $7.99. Postal Redux notes a high-definition remake of the classic dark and surreal twin-stick isometric shooter. Take control of the Postal Dude as he fights to survive in a world gone mad with violence. Then Postal 2, live a week in the life of the Postal Dude, a hapless everyman just trying to check off some chores, buying milk, returning an overdue library book, getting Gary Coleman's autograph. What could possibly go wrong? And then Postal Brain Damage is a new action-oriented take on the Running with Scissors cult game series with throwback graphics and fast-paced modern gameplay. Take a wild roller coaster ride through the twisted wonderland encased in the Postal Dude's messed up mind. So all that discounted right now as well. Next up, for those of you looking for some building titles, we've got Shapes and Shapes 2. Now, Shapes 2 currently in early access, and Shapes 1, 90% off for 99 cents, 11,434 reviews, 96% 96% positive. Shapes 1 notes it's an easygoing, minimalistic factory building game about the automation of shapes through extraction and satisfying production lines. Adapt to increasingly complex shapes and grow your factory across an infinitely expanding map. Your only limitation is your creativity. Again, 11,000 reviews on that, 96% positive. Then you got Shapes 2, which has been in early access since August of last year. 25% off for $18.74. By far the most expensive game on this list, so keep that in mind, but it is relatively recent. Overwhelmingly positive on this, 8,800 reviews, 98% positive. Dive into a factory building game with the focus on just that, building huge space factories, construct sprawling multi-level factories, and satisfying production lines without limits. Tackle increasingly complex automation challenges at your own pace. You won't have to worry about enemies either. 8,800 reviews, again, 98% positive for that, but still in early access, so be mindful of that. Next up, we have the puzzle point-and-click game Lost in Play. Awesome visual style, cartoony look to this game. This is something that I always get behind as far as the cartoon aesthetic. I love it and think it works great in a point-and-click title as well. Solve puzzles, riddles, and embark on an exciting journey of discovery. Join Toto and Gal as they explore dreamscapes and befriend magical creatures lost in their imagination. The brother and sister must stick together and solve puzzles to find their way home. Overwhelmingly positive on this title, 5,600 reviews, 98% positive, and it is Steam Deck verified, 82 on Metacritic as well. This is a game I honestly did not know about before looking into titles to do this video, and one that has been added to the wish list, so might be checking that out sometime down the line. You guys know how the backlog struggle goes these days. Moving on from that, we've got some lower key horror titles, Distraint and Distraint 2. Distraint Deluxe Edition is 86% off for just 69 cents. Distraint is a 2D psychological horror game for PC. In order to secure a partnership in a famous company, Price seizes the property of an elderly woman. In that very moment, he finds out the price of his own humanity. 6,798 reviews, 93% positive, Steam Deck verified as well on this one. Love the art style to Distraint. I feel like it goes great with a psychological horror title like this, but that is on sale for south of $1. And then Distraint 2, also on sale for south of $1 and 90% off for 89 cents. Overwhelmingly positive, 3,300 reviews, 96% positive. You are Price, a man who sold his humanity to get a partnership from a leading company, McDade, Brunton, and Moore. Distraint 2 follows on from the events of the first game. It's a sinister tale about restoring hope and finding your purpose. If you're into your psychological horror titles with great ambiance and atmospheres, Distraint is definitely one to keep an eye on, and when they're both south of $1, how can you go wrong with that? Next up, another game I had no idea about, Soda Crisis. I think this game looks great. Soda Crisis is a fast-paced side-scrolling shooter game. You play a mysterious character of unknown origin equipped with advanced high-tech gears and fierce combating skills. Definitely the chosen one for this rescue mission. 2,773 reviews, 93% positive on that. If you're into side-scrolling shoot-em-ups, one to have on your radar. Also, Steam Deck verified on top of that. And lastly, I mean, this is one thing that I think everybody knows about and can talk about. BioShock, the collection, is 80% off for $11.99. I mean, these are definitely the most marquee games on this list. You got BioShock 1, 2, and my personal favorite, BioShock Infinite. Some people do push back on that, you know, Infinite being this marquee game or the best game in the series. I loved Infinite. I love the setting shift. I just thought that was done really well. BioShock 1 and 2 are great as well. BioShock 1 seems to be the game that most people gravitate towards, but BioShock 2 was solid as well. It wasn't done by the studio that did 1 and Infinite, but it still turned out to be a pretty damn good game, and to get all three titles for $11.99, that's always going to be a good shout. Even if they're not super lengthy, these games are built on their incredible atmospheres and narrative. Incredibly dark at times as well, so definitely worthwhile to play there. $11.99 for all three games is worth a shout for sure. But that is going to do it for me. Again, right now it is fairly quiet on the Steam store, but there's still some decent stuff to pick up if you're looking for some lower key gems. Links to everything is always in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.